7 things introverts are tired of hearing. You can't just stay in. It's the end of the week? Imagine if introverts said to extroverts, you can't go out. It's the end of the week? Being an introvert can be complicated. In fact, we're often misunderstood because people think there must be something wrong with us, because we like spending time alone, which we need to do to refuel. But that's not what happens. We may also do other things that people, like extroverts, don't understand, like staying in on a Friday night, instead of going to the party that everyone else is going to. So, without further ado, here are some things that introverts are tired of hearing. 1. Why are you so shy? Is one of the most annoying things introverts hear. This is by far the most common way for others to describe introverts. Why are you so shy? Is a question that will never be answered. Usually, it comes from people who know absolutely nothing about you. They just assume you're shy because you don't want to have a full conversation with everyone you meet. But guess what? There is a difference between being introverted and being shy. Being an introvert is more natural, while shyness is a fear that can be worked on. Also, not everyone needs constant talking to get through the day. We introverts simply enjoy being alone. It helps us concentrate and think clearly. We like being alone in our heads and just thinking about whatever is on our minds. We shouldn't have to struggle to be ourselves. And when we want to, we like to talk. Usually, we prefer to have a deep conversation with someone we know instead of small talk with a lot of people we don't. 2. You seem sad. Are you okay? Most of the time, being quiet doesn't mean something is wrong. Some people just feel better by themselves, whether they're reading a good book or just sitting in the corner of a cafe by themselves. For example, when I was in high school, I was called a quiet girl. I'd go to school by myself and read or listen to music. I had just moved to a new town, and whenever the popular kids saw me, they would laugh so hard and say, "Quiet girl," over and over again for no reason, other than they saw me alone. They also said I didn't feel anything. Me. I am one of the most emotional and sensitive people I know. I still don't know why they made fun of me and called me names, but that's on them. I just wanted to get through the day by reading my book, and I still do. 3. You can't stay in. It's Friday night. This is a false idea that you shouldn't have to deal with. People think introverts are weird because they would rather stay home on a Friday or Saturday night than go to a big party with too many people in a small space. Some people don't understand why introverts would rather end the night with a hot bath and their favorite book when they could be out partying until the wee hours. But in reality, that's what makes us happy. On the other hand, no one thinks less of people who always want to go out and have fun. But introverts' social meters run out more quickly. For us, it takes a lot of energy to be around other people and talk with them all the time. We can only give so much. We can't do anything about it. It's just how we are. And when we're tired, we need time alone in a safe place, like our introvert sanctuary. We need this time to recharge so we can be ready for more social events in the future, even if it's just a small dinner with family or friends. 4. You need to learn how to get out of your shell. People may not understand why introverts want to be alone most of the time. So, they might say, you just need to get out of your shell. But that's not who we are or what we want to do. People, like extroverts, don't always understand that introverts like to live in a different way, which is fine. To them, it's just not normal. One of my best friends was always putting me down and making fun of me because I wanted to stay home. I didn't want to party like she did or always be around a lot of people. Introverts, remember that you don't need to change for anyone. If someone expects you to do that, they don't care about you, and you don't need them in your life. You need people who can be on your side because they know you or want to learn about you and get to know you. 5. Don't you ever feel alone? You never want to be around people. People always think that people who are quieter are lonely, but we're not. Just like extroverts, we have friends and family. The thing is, we tend to have a small group of people who get us and are close to us. For us, quality is more important than quantity. So hang out with people who make you feel like you can be your true self. And if they do, treat them like gold. This is the most important thing an introvert could ask for. Getting to know an introvert takes more time and effort, but once you do, you'll have a friend for life. Also, we have no reason to be lonely because we can be with other people whenever we want. We just don't need people 24/7 like extroverts do. 6. Why don't you care about what I say? An introvert can seem rude, especially if they are tired of being around people. Don't take it personally if your introverted friends don't say much during a conversation. Sometimes, all they need is some time alone to get their energy back. They still care about you, but they also need time to themselves. Also, there are times when we just don't want to talk. There's nothing wrong with that, but it can make other people feel uncomfortable, especially in the noisy world we live in. Yes, introverts don't mind being alone. We think about things much more than we talk. If we decide to tell you what we're thinking, I hope you'll know how important that is. It means we have full faith in you. We don't find that easy, so don't take it for granted. We don't take it lightly because it's a big step for us. 7. You are so dull. If you want to make friends, you need to relax. Well, this one's just rude. People call introverts boring, just because they don't want to talk or be around a lot of people all the time. Again, they sometimes just want to stay home and be by themselves, because that makes them feel better. Think about it. Why would someone want you to change who you are just to fit in with others, even when it goes against everything that makes you who you are and gives you the comfort you need to function? Introverts, just because we have different interests and needs than people who are always on the go, doesn't mean we're boring. You must be who you are. Do the things that you like. And if someone doesn't like it, you should ask yourself why you let them into your life. Introverts, what would you add to the list? Comment down below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to our channel.